sexy in a miniskirt, Toro.
Oh, that's wrong.
I don't know, it sounds pretty right to me.
Toro did have some really cool clothes, though.
Travis, what's your favorite Maury line?
Fancy tuna. Maury likes seashells. That's the entire show.
Travis, could you say a line from Full Metal Alchemist for me?
Yes, what's the one I love dogs!
Would you be able to say the line where Mustang and Ed are fighting for Ed's reassertion as a Full Metal Alchemist? He's in the crowd and he says something, short joke to...
Oh, yes.
You remember?
Yeah, he said something like, this is so hard, he's such a small target.
Who are your favorite of your lesser known characters to voice?
Who are our favorite what?
Lesser known characters.
Lesser known characters. What? Why are you looking at me? Who are you guys going to say?
No.
Because you went,
I haven't.
like, say, I'm going to say.
Yep.
I'm thinking.
Keep thinking.
Okay.
There's a show called Aquarion that not many people have seen. One person! Do I have two? Do I have two people? I say two people. Do I have three people? Just lie to me, say three. I have three, I say four. Hey, the whole room has frickin' seen it now. It's a show called Aquarion. I have a character named Pierre, and he is an awesome soccer player, and strangely enough, he is like the 4th or 5th character that I've had that has fire powers, and I loved playing him. You know, Mustang has, you know, he can snap and set things on fire, Ace is the fire fist, I play the human torch, and Pierre has the fire kick. So every time he kicked his soccer ball, it turned on fire.
That's a fantastic power.
It is. You're never cold.
I could use him in here right now because it is freaking freezing. Oh, it's perfect. You need your little glove.
I don't have my gloves.
Has anybody seen Coda Chat?
Yes.
Hey! That's one of the ones that I am most proud of that I wish more people had seen because I think it was freaking hysterical. And I marathon watched that show before I even knew I was cast in the role of Sana and just fell in love with the show and fell in love with the character. And then when I got Sana, I was so excited. And so yeah, I am proud of that one.
So you should take from this
So everybody
you should go get Aquarion and go to chat.
That's right, it's a good show.
Because it's like crack.
This is a question for Laura, but do you find it hard to keep your voice pitched up for a long time? Because like I noticed when you played Welch in Star Ocean, the last version, she's so like
so high up
must
there.
be like out of air by now.
Right? It can be difficult. I mean, most of the time you warm up, but if it's a high character with crazy amounts of energy, like Welch had, then yeah, it can get a little tiresome as you're doing it. You know, because I think she was like up here the whole time. So it's like, oh, it's like painful for me to hear. Every once in a while there'll be those characters that are annoying to my ears, and I feel bad for the people that have to listen to them later. I'm like, really? Is this the voice you want? Yes!
What's your most favorite character to play? Favorite play?
Ooh. I don't know.
I like Roy Mustang because he's so easy. It's just my voice. I don't have to really change it up very much. And other than that, the most fun, I suppose, would be the Hulk because he says stupid things like, "Ooh, like kitties." "Oh, what a quesadilla." You know? Yeah.
Well, normally I would say Shin-Chan, but you guys don't have that show over here, do you? So I think my most favorite to do right now is Maka in Soul Eater. Because I love like little like sort of romance things. That's why I love doing Fruits Basket as well. Just like I would love coming in for recording sessions to see if any like flirtation would happen that day in the recording. And so Maka was really fun. I always wanted her to kiss Soul. Because he's cute.
This is for both of you. If you could play any other character in Full Alchemist, who would you play?
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon is
done dialogue, obviously I take it you don't write the dialogue, you just think it's completely overdone? Because Jamie Cradmore is a whiny pain in the ass.
I take it you're part of the horde, huh?
No, the lines.
Oh,
I just
wow.
can't stand every time she talks.
Well, I have to say, I only have been playing her for the past, year and a half, 2 years. So, all the whiny shit, that was before.
It's not so much the voice, it's the dialogue. Like, the actual voice is fine, but just what she carries on about, and it's the voice is sort of between them. So, do you ever, like, quote, had a role where you just can't stand what you're reading out? So.
Well. Are we being honest in here today? Yeah. I mean, yeah.
There are times.
I'm not gonna say what it was.
Yeah. There are times where you look down and you're like,
Really? I'm saying this?
Yeah.
But you say it because it's your job.
and we don't write it, we just say it.
You can ask to rewrite it in the booth. Sometimes they let you, sometimes they don't.
Hello. I was wondering, what's the weirdest thing a fan has ever done for or to you? Don't take it the wrong way, but...
Alright. Has anyone ever heard my glomp story? Oh, goody. Bunch of virgins. Alright, so the very first convention I ever went to in the States, I had no idea what to expect, and I arrived from the airport with Kyle Hebert, who's in Dragon Ball Z and Bleach and Naruto and all that stuff, and we walked into the lobby of the hotel, and I didn't know what was going on. Like, Sailor Moon's talking to Vegeta, and half of Raccoon City is over here, and like Inuyasha is hitting on Gumby. But Gumby's not even in anime, which is odd. And there's this chick over by the elevators, and she spots me, and her eyes just go wide. Right? And she yells, "Monster!" and just starts booking like, right? And I like look over to Kyle, I'm like, Kyle. She gets to me and leaves her feet. She goes, "Whoa!" And I didn't know what she was doing. And since I played football, I went, boom! Right? And you know when like someone trips or falls and everybody sees it and the air goes out of the room, it's like, oh! Like, what are you doing? She's like, I was trying to glomp you. I'm like, what's a glomp? She's like, oh, it's a tackle hug. I was like, that is not a hug. Put your little ears back on and get out of here. And everybody in the lobby is like, don't hug Travis. That was like one of the first things that ever happened.
Oh gosh. I don't know if this compares to the glom story, but at one con I was there with actually Vic and Travis, and during one of the